Welcome back to Banner Saga 2. There's some tracks up ahead. We can go kill them and take everything. Tracks up ahead of scout reports. Well, let's kill them and take everything. Just when I thought you'd gone soft, Valka says. Her flat tone gives no hint of joy or anger. A dozen ravens take off and return in a couple hours, bloody but without injury. What do we get? 12 supplies?
The miners of Bindal are a rough crowd. Not a bad place to recruit new blades.
I already have too many. The old wanderer fights his way up to you. Can't see a damn thing in this mess. Guess old Ilrox hasn't forgotten you yet after all. Shouldn't you be dead already? Sparkhunt's soon enough, I reckon. Of course, these old bones won't be forming any mountain. Brambles, more like. He squints into the distance. There's bound to be more people from Almsdalar trying to find a new home in Bindal, Spar says. Crowded towns haven't always been good for us. We're only stopping for supplies. Sounds good. But these ravens are hungry and lonely. Supplies might mean more than food and mead to them. Won't take much to set up the guards on us. He has a point, but there's little to be done about it. The idea of being around so many others in such a confined space makes you tense. You crave a long hunt and sleep in solitude. Oh, they got a watchtower. All of these people are looking for food and a home. And they just seem a bunch of marks. And I'm looking for ale. Is that so much to ask for? Got a little bit of a wall for defense. I bet that scout tower already sent word of us being here. The snowstorm is worse than ever as you arrive at the walls of the mining town of Bindal. The gates are closed and you beat a fist against them. Open the effing gates, you shout. From the wall, two menders look down on you, then recede. Soon the gates open enough for a half-dozen well-trained guards to greet you. Their one-eyed captain points to you and says, "Just you." Valka steps to your side. "Not alone," she says. And then I'll be like, "She comes with me." The captain takes a moment to assess the situation and nods. Before following him through the gates, you bark commands to other ravens to stay close and vigilant. Inside the small gatehouse are the two menders from the wall, a woman with a fancy spear and a cub of a man holding a staff. "Valka Nefer, is it the Raven Banner?" "So it seems. But why here? Why now?"
Just passing through on our way to the Blue River, but this blasted storm caught us. Planned to come back this way afterward for more work, but now we need some food and a place to hole up. We brought some people with us. They need a new home.
"I'm sure it felt like that, the right thing to do, but we're already beyond our capacity here." "Are you Bolvek? Bolvek Bloodaxe?"
Hold your tongue, Nichols. What do you know about me, boy?
"I've heard all your tales. I can't believe your cold bear cloak is real. Is it true your axe handles are made from your own horns?" The older mender places a hand on the young man's shoulder. "Wow, I never knew I was traveling with such a legend." You ignore her.
"Are you in charge here? Where's the governor?"
"The governor left for Aberang a while back with most of the fighters to settle a dispute. The Mender Council sent me to bring the people of Bindal west, as we've heard too many rumors of Dredge."
"More than rumors. We were in Borsgard, saw Bellower."
"The immortal Sunder! How did you escape?"
Immortal was a joke. He's dead.
Nickel's eyes go wide in awe, but Zephyr looks pensive. What about the great rift that opened between Borsgard and Ormsdiller?
We managed.
Zephyr looks like she wants to press you for more information.
Enough. Open the gates for my ravens.
Mercenaries will only panic the people. With everyone from Ormsdiller, it's all I can do to keep them from stampeding like a wild ox. Threaten to attack? Only panic them? Fine. If they get killed off, that's great. It means less supplies that we need. Thank you. You'll have all the assistance with your shelter Valka and her assistant can give you. Funny how you won't let us in when we're on a job for one of your own. You snarl at Valka for saying too much. She shrugs in response. I'm not aware of another Valka being out in this direction. Who has tasked you?
Juno.
Zephyr steps back at the name and studies your face for a moment. Nicholas, you and the guards see what you can do outside the walls for the people. I'll see to it and make sure the ravens are comfortable. The young mender nods respectfully to Zephyr and grins at you and Falca before leading the guards to the gate. Morale improved. I'm inviting only the two of you to stay within our walls and enjoy a bit of more warmth and comfort.
Good. But we'll level the place if you try anything.
Then welcome. And no one is going to try anything. There's no need for such mistrust.
Maybe. But I shouldn't have to tell you about my job from your superior just to get an invitation.
No, you must understand. You have no job. The Valka known as Juno is dead. To speak in all tongues. So Juno died, or Juno was never alive to begin with? Back to Rook. The once energetic mender approaches with his now gray beard, looking both worn and troubled. I'm not sure I thanked you for the time to recover. I've never woven a spell that strong before. Are you sure you're ready to move on? You look... I know, I caught my reflection earlier. It's a more mature look. The mender grins, and a hint of his former youth shines through. Not everyone would have stopped for so long, especially with the ground rumbling like it has. We'll get there, no matter how long it takes. I'm glad you feel that way, but crumbling mountains and chasms might be a sign to move faster than slower. You give a smile that doesn't quite reach your eyes. Right. Well, thanks again. He walks off, glancing back at you only once. Got some nice greenery. Finally out of the cold. Game trail. One of the few gathered hunters says, looking at a beaten path of grass, no telling what we might find down it, but it'll fill some stomachs. Make a wager for who brings back the biggest kill. Everyone in the group starts smiling and tossing coins in a purse before heading down the trail. When it branches, 2 hunters sprint left and 3 think the center trail looks promising. I'm going to search the ground for clues. The other hunters took paths with cloven hoof tracks. There's a chance you could kill the largest hog among them. To the right are rabbit tracks and possibly something much bigger, but it's hard to tell. Off to the right. You choose to hunt alone and move down the path quietly. Sure enough, a couple of hares bolt for cover before you can sight them, but it's not you they're afraid of. The scent hints as a bear crashes through the brush nearby. You instinctively aim and fire, scoring a shot no one will ever believe. You shot 537 pounds of meat. However, you are only able to carry 100 pounds back to the caravan. One hunter was wounded, but it will heal. The 2 others brought back a large boar, but you are clearly the victor. You give everyone back their coin and drinks and are shared, while the injured man's leg is mended. Later, the entire caravan enjoys the stories of the hunt while feasting. Yay! Oh, we have 1 day worth of supplies. We's effed. Easy boy, a clansman shouts as a Yox cart nearly topples to one side. The tamped path of the Eastway Road has steadily turned into a cracked shamble. Looking ahead, it only gets worse. Various chasms gape like open mouths. You glance back at Ivan, who looks at you and strikes his head. The entire caravan comes to a halt. And we're out of food, too.
We'll be eating our belts before finding a way across this broken road, especially with this many.
And there's no telling how far we'd have to backtrack to head north. Then we'll head south across Ormsa riverbed. We can head toward Grundar on the west. Tryggvi peers around Hakon's elbow before coming fully into view. Heading south is questionable. Those people. It's our only option. But options have options. So some options might seem easier but worse than harder options of options. The group remains silent. Keeping your boots clean doesn't always keep you alive, you know.
This is why Varul tend to keep to themselves. Each human is crazy in their own way.
Tryggvi hunches over with laughter until he suddenly stops, sniffs the air, and marches away.
Strange, but it's a fair warning. We're crossing over to lands most of us have never seen. Just because we left those dredge behind doesn't mean we won't have more wars ahead of us. If we had more supplies, I'd say we should stop for a few days and train some of these clansmen to fight. You consider your options.
Camp will consider training clansmen later. Don't want to risk running out of food. Because we have 1 day's worth of food.
Are you sure? I know food is scarce, but if we're killed in a fight, full carts won't help us.
Just keep your axe sharp. Looks at Ivor, who just shrugs. You prepare to turn the caravan south. It's our last day of food. Let's have to starve. Alright, here we go. Scott runs up to you. There's a woman tied to a tree up ahead. Got 4 guards watching her. The strange news draws a good deal of attention from the caravan. The bound woman is ranting and spitting at the 4 guards when you arrive and ask, "What's going on here?" "This here's a witch," he says, "plaguing our clan, making everyone really sick. But we caught her and brought her way out here," the others nod. "She's to be tied here for 5 days without food or water, then cut loose. Been 3 days so far. But she'll die on her own after that long with nothing to eat or drink." "That's not on us," the guard responds. "But if you want to set her free, we'd be bigger fools than you to get in our way." How do you know she... I don't like it. Ursa. How do you know she's a witch? Looks at the woman who is grinning in toothless grin. She scratches at the tree bark and calls out the gods one by one. "If that's not enough, she was seen squeezing mistletoe berries into water troughs. I think I heard that makes you sick." The other guards bob their heads in agreement. "Ursa, any thoughts? You're the local witch." Smiles and saunters to the tied woman. She says a few quiet words to the prisoner and looks her over. "My suggestion," she says, "burn her and the tree to the ground." You consider what to do. Let her go. Everyone, I don't like it. I like the burner on the tree. Not our concern. "We don't like it either," the guard says, "but thanks for leaving us to it." As the caravan rolls by, the woman screams, curses, and hexes, leaving most feeling sorry for her or scared. She's not going to make it in this world, even if we save her. Once you cross the riverbed, the wind ceases to cut through the humid air. The darkening sky lets loose its rain, and soon fat drops of water turn the dirt path to sucking mud, slowing the caravan. Cloaks are pulled overhead, and children and animals are wrangled near the carts. But we're out of food. We're totally fucked. Oh, we foraged. Yay. "I was hoping to avoid visiting this part of the kingdom for at least a few more years," Prince Ludent says. "At least others have had the sense to abandon this cesspool." As arrogant as he sounds, he's right. There are very few signs of life around you, yet you feel like you're being watched. The lowering of the usually quiet yaks indicates the beast's difficulty pulling the carts. You're up to your knees in it when a scout comes to you. "Found some stone markers that led us to a few paths of solid ground over there." He points while shouting over the yaks. "Uneven and bumpy, but easier than this." "Stone markers?" "Yeah," the man says. "Don't look natural. Don't look like much of anything else either. Just some stones marking a path through this place is all I can figure. You would ask Trickvy, but he's nowhere around, probably out gathering mushrooms. Lead the way. The caravan changes course slowly, but you soon see the low stone markers, some with sticks tied around them. The caravan picks up speed over the lumps of packed ground until a child screams. You rush back to see the boy being pulled out of a hole in one of the mounds you crossed. Inside you see blackened, wrapped bodies buried only inches beneath the bog. You're walking across a burial ground. The governor is suddenly by your side. "You've led us through a hollowed marsh of cragsmen," he shouts. You ignore the voices chiming in with the governor and focus on moving the caravan quickly away. Sadness. Something here. "They're all around us," shouts a man near the edge of the caravan, "and we're stuck in this mud. Cragsmen have encircled you." Their leader steps forth and shouts, "There's no price but blood for crossing through the land of our dead." They're preparing to attack. He'll just die. I will try to talk them down. As fighters attempt to form ranks, you rush forward in diplomacy. Arrows litter the field around you, sending you back almost immediately. However, your attempt encourages those around you who had a bit more time to prepare. Yay. The force is roughly the size of the enemies. This could go either way. Oh, he's with us. The whole bog seems to move with the approaching cragsmen. Eirik, the warden from Strand, says, "I know this sounds mad, but they're bringing battle-trained bears. If we weaken one, I can make it ours." He smiles at your confusion. "Ask the governor of Strand. They're helpful in certain situations." Hakon growls, "We could lose our lives, and he wants a new pet." "We're at war. This isn't the time." "All right, but this could be our only chance. The fighters in Varl are positioning." "Kill them like we always do." Rolls his eyes and joins the other fighters. Let's see. Gotta set this up again. Get in there. And who fills it out? Ludin, of course, if possible. Do I have any? Not much renown, nowhere near what I need. No new awesome items. Hakon. Yeah, I like this loadout, I think. Hakon, he doesn't have anything right now. So we'll just give you that, so you get some more movement and stuff. Oh, they get a bear anyways. Yeah, why am I not getting to place troops? I think something's wrong. Swamp muck impedes movement by 1. Okay. Take her out. Not in my house. Yeah, just chill. Should probably lock down the bear. I don't care about any of them. Anyways, let's try it. Oh, I can't. Just end your turn. Move up 1. I'm down with it. Oh no, slag and burn. Shit. Into position. Alright, he's ready to go. Alright, we're in okay shape. Wait, wow. Okay, don't need to use anything special. Uh-oh. Actually, bear's immune. It doesn't matter. He's on the verge. Yeah, no one's adjacent to anyone. Yeah, so have him do a little retreat action. Set him up. Yeah, so she gets the kill. You want to finish him, don't you? Oh, he dodged magically. Should I skewer him then? I don't have the angle. That's the only thing. All right, yeah. Let's skewer the bear. Oh, really? Rook can... come right here. 7. Okay. Ouchies. Nice. That ain't gonna help you. Just gonna do his basic attack. Okay. That's all he's got. Oh, I could be grabbing that. And we got something for you. Level 3 Mark Prey. Promotion. And she's down too. Doesn't matter. Oh man, Luden. Really needed your help with those breaks. Lost Clansmen, fighters, and Varl. Lots, though. That's getting us an upgrade.
Baldringer's flame welcomes endless war. But why?
That's a godstone, I guess. Even now, the petrified flames ward off our Varl friends. Yeah, no Varl in the party. We'll examine this new godstone in the next episode, so catch y'all then.